Good morning. Gorringes are up here.
Sunset's coming.
Ever ready to open the door as well for a sale on Monday the 10th of December. And it's a good mixed sale we've got for you next Monday. Look at this. This has got 833. It's rather fun. This is an architect's table that's come from a rather nice property we've cleared in Limehouse. You see, we get around everywhere, us lot. And we've been up in Limehouse, or at least I have, with the boys in the van, dealing with a really interesting contents. A lady who she was one of the first people to convert warehouse apartments in the Docklands in London. And one of the other things she did was one of the first people to open a modern Italian design shop in Durban, South Africa. So, interesting lady. And she had a mixture of sort of antiques and collectibles and some modern designer pieces, more of which later. So, moving through the sale, that's kind of fun, that architect's sort of table. Moving through, let's go see what else we've got. Look at that, that's very modern British, isn't it? This has got 835, the Union flag chair, it's in at £200 to £300. I think that's it's in a sort of suede type fabric, but there we go, bit of fun, isn't it? Something more classic, I suppose, and from said Limehouse flat. Lot 806, this is an Eames chair, the classic model lounge chair with ottoman, and this is an original Herman Miller job, not one of the later Vitra ones or those sort of repro things that were being produced in recent years. So there we go, that should do quite well. I mean, it's in at 600 to 800, but I would expect that to make 1,000 or so. Then, flowing round, there's something else, different type of settee, something more traditional. There's a big old knoll there, and at £100 only, so that's there to be bought. Drifting down, again, a lot of things from Limehouse. This is Edward Wolfe. This watercolour and gouache on paper. It's $4.29 in at 300. Very funky lamp there. More funky lamps later. Baccarat glassware. Quite a suite of it there. And then we've got some rather nice old French chairs. It's rather stylish. Again from Limehouse. You can see what an interesting mixture it was with Sydney Nolan prints on the walls. This rather handsome secretaire chest, there we go, not a bad interior, quite nice that. The way things are, we've estimated that 300 to 500. Hopefully it'll make that sort of range. Right at the back here we have a large works by Estelle Thompson, she's a recorded artist. It's Hanging Valleys, I think is the title of that one. There we go, a bit different. Then, moving around, what else have we got? What's this? Good grief, what have we got here? It's not doodling, but it's a table and 10 chairs. I'm assuming it's G-plan or heels or similar. We'll ask Paul those. Then, funky lamp. Look at that, big lamp. Can you get that in shot, Simon?
Yeah.
Do I have to come around? Reminds me of my mother used to go to the hairdressers in the 1970s and sit in one of these and have her hair done. But you wouldn't remember that because you've got straighteners, haven't you know? That's lot 795. This is an Arco lamp. It's a classic, it's an original one, it's not a repro. So again, that's in at 500 to 800. And there's another one lurking around here somewhere. Got a funky table here. Look at this. What do? You twist it like the Edwardian ones, and the little bit in the middle drops down, so you can open up the leaves. There we go. It's super funkadelic, as they say in certain places. So, moving through, I've got some traditional stuff. This old settee here, some nice old paintings and what have you. This catches my eye, sort of Rayburn-esque, got 435 in at £200. Let's go and have a look at the smalls. So, as usual, lots of booze still, whether it's a Christmas thing, I don't know, but lots of wines. Bit of oceanic art there. Then, this is a funky lamp again. This is an Ingo Mauser lamp. Obviously the shade sits up on top like that. Lot 206, one of these classic Brion Vega radios, which you push that in, there we go, there it is, that's a design classic, I'm sure you know. Some nice silhouettes, here we are, there's an Eduard silhouette there, Auguste Eduard, 1834, in with a couple of others, nice that they're full length. Down the line, more stylish lighting, some Italian Salviati glassware. Or if you like something more traditional, this is fun. This is the cutlery box with a lot of green stained Georgian cutlery, including the 3-prong forks. Usually pretty popular. The fish slice, is it a silver one? Possibly, I think is the answer to that. Right, round the corner, what's Jack got lurking behind the cabinet? Well, a whole mixture of collectibles as usual. What particularly catch my eye is these large collection of bin labels. We had a couple in last week. One made a lot of money. It was a Burton Ale label, and they liked that. It made about £700. I think in amongst here there's some curiosities like brown sherry and what have you, so we'll keep our eye on those. Collection of, or selection rather, jewellery, watches, etc. Good mixture there. Back down the line, what have we got, Sams? Stuart glassware, that's flashy for the Christmas table, isn't it? Stuart glassware, lot 161 in 50 to 70. I think it's going to, hope it's going to make more. Or, how about that for your new kitchen? Look at that. Lot 141, it's Belgian. Drip tray and ladle. So we are at 141, £40 estimate. Moving on. Let's go around the corner and see what else we've got lurking. We've got Jack lurking here. Morning, Jack. Lots of books. Philip's been very busy over the past few weeks building up his book selection, and as you can see, there's a huge variety to look at, and they're all online, and he's catalogued them all. If you've got any queries, you can email in and he'll answer them. So, good selection of books this sale. Lots of silver as well. Roger's been busy again. Look at that. You can hammer it all out. Complete mixture of old and modern, varying conditions. Another cabinet full of jewellery. Now, what's in here that catches my eye? I'm going to go around. Got some rather nice little bits and pieces of George Jensen. I mean, that one's a sort of standard classic, but the slightly different cockerel brooch there, and I particularly like lot 642, set with the amethyst. That's rather nice. So, some nice little bits of Jensen, other bits and pieces in here. That's rather nice, isn't it? Moonstone and amethyst, Victorian brooch, lot 644. It's in at 2 to 300. So yeah, well worthwhile looking at the jewellery. And excuse me, Jack, thank you very much. We've got two of these in the sale. These are rather funky. We've tracked down the designer of these wall pockets. Again, sort of collectible, modern design pieces. Then, out here at the back, what have we got? We've got some pine chests of drawers, and some nice little pine desk over there. That's not a particularly old one, but it's in at £80, that pine pedestal desk. Gives you some idea of what you can get for your money in this furniture here. The long case is in at 4 to 600. That's an 8-day long case clock. I've seen a few changes over the years, most of them have. Something like this repro chest here, perfectly ready to go. With both front mahogany chests, minor dents and knocks, but really pretty good. 50 to £80. That's probably what it's going to make as well. It's tough. Then further, even harder to sell, but you know, a bargain if you think about it. It's lot 715. So this is a George III mahogany cupboard. Probably later painting for the interior. A bit of a moot point inside the doors. This paint looks original. It's got its key. It's ready to go. It's in at 40 to 60. Might go for as little as £20 because nobody seems to have corners anymore, which is weird because we all do, or most of us do. Live in a circular house, maybe you do. But yeah, those are absolute bargains at the moment, and maybe something to think about. Now this is something to think about, a Slingsby ladder. Look at that. Again, came from the Limehouse sort of funky warehouse apartment. Useful thing, should you require one. Expensive thing, should you require one. This is fun, 724. Look, here we go. I crank it, and up comes the section. It's a sort of day bed or invalid's bed. It's missing a section, but there's something about this that's kind of fun or got potential, whether they glass top it as a coffee table or whether someone just buys it and steals those legs and does something with these lovely casters. But that's lot 724, only at £80 because, as I say, there's a section missing, but something about that catches my eye. Elsewhere, we've got this lot. These are a bit of fun. Lot 754. These little sort of pressed card collector's chests, 3, one on top of the other. They're in no money. They're at £30. Or this rather interesting long caned bench seat, really, isn't it? With the drawers. I think they're going to like that. That's got that sort of look that the decorators go for. That's 733. In at 100. I'm going to keep my eye on that. I think it'll make more. I also think I like these. So we've put strong money on them. These are coloured aqua tints. I would imagine round about 1800, and they're cutting ice And then when we finish cutting ice, they're in the Russian baths, so they're all naked in the snow, like little snow elves or what have you. Kind of fun, those. They're French. They're lot for £1,000. Elsewhere, again from Limehouse, really was a varied property. This little African carvewood chair, it's kind of nice, in at £100. We've got a very clean dresser here, smart. This is lot 739, 4 to 600 the estimate. Billy bargain, surely. So, once again, and I harp on about this a lot, I know, the furniture is still very viable. This metamorphic chair has been locked in place. It's been chained in place, but that will flip over as a chair. That's got 768 in at £50. This desk here, you know, sort of thing you put in the hall, and in the old days you put your manual wine telephone on it. 767 in at £80. So lots of cheap furniture we had. A few nice rugs lurking about. Didn't really talk about them, but they are here lurking about on the floor. Or if you go back to your Funkadelica, up here we've got this rather fantastic ottoman and stool. From memory, I did track down who it was, and along with this Italian leather one, I've been busy tracking down all my modern designers, so it's all on the website. We say who these are by. And this is lot 764. That's in at 2 to 300. Again, should make more. So great mixture. Really good on the run up to Christmas. There's things for presents. Buy yourself a present. Furniture, great mixture of furniture. So come along and see us. We're here today, Friday. We're here tomorrow, Saturday until 1, and then Monday. Doors open at 8 o'clock, sale starts at 10 o'clock. David on the rostrum, should be good, so we look forward to seeing you at some point. Thank you.